Chelsea versus Leeds.
Over to you, Keats.
Well, looking at the plight at the minute of Leeds United in the sense of their injury problems that just seem to be going on and on and on. It's real bad luck for them, I have to say. I mean, we spoke before. They lost another 2 players at the weekend there.
And Calvin Phillips being one of them as well, which is obviously a big miss for them.
Massive. Bielsa must be...
Well, they'd be squatting. Squatting at home at night, tearing his hair out, just doing it on the touchline.
No, it's kind of all going wrong for Leeds this year. Obviously, Bamford came on, he was back, we mentioned that. If they don't keep him fit, they're in serious trouble, in my opinion. Yeah. But all I have to say, excuse me, obviously, at the weekend, Chelsea got beat by West Ham. It's been a bit of a funny one with Chelsea the last couple of weeks, hasn't it?
It just had a little bit of a dip in form. We've drawn a couple.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, drew against Man United, but Man United coming out of that Solskjaer era. Drew Burnley as well in that period. So, they just had this little kind of like. Tuchel did come out and say that basically a bit of mental fatigue is setting in because they've obviously had this intense run under Tuchel, obviously winning the Champions League. And this great start to the season they've had, and he's just saying basically with all the games in succession, obviously they have Champions League to play again this year, they're just starting to get a bit mentally fatigued. Now, if he's coming out and saying that,
City,
no,
Liverpool,
well,
the same.
Well, yeah, the City had exactly the same fixture congestion. And Guardiola is brilliant at.
So it's not an acceptable excuse.
By the way,
well, I was about to say that actually. I was about to say, you know, if you're mentally fatigued at this point in the season, just coming into Christmas, and you complain about mental fatigue, I don't think that's a good message to send out.
No.
But there were 2 horrendous errors in the not horrendous errors, one horrendous error, but 2 pretty poor defensive errors in the game against West Ham. The one that led to the penalty, which was a bad back pass. Just struggling to get that one out there by Jorginho, and then also the I think it's the winning goal where they just seem to fall apart basically in defence. And that's not been Chelsea all this season. They've been absolutely
rock solid. Rock solid
skinflints in defence, haven't they?
Unbelievable.
That's what they've built this run on that they've had at the start of the season and why they were top of the league. But if that mental fatigue is setting in,
Tuchel didn't want to blame the keeper. Okay, he came out publicly saying, "I'm not going to blame him, but the keeper was at fault."
I think Jorginho was at fault for the back pass because he put him in a bad situation. I think Mendy made a bit of a mess of it as well, but really the back pass is what put him in the situation. You don't expect that.
But Mendy should have dealt with it better. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, he should have dealt with it better because he ended up giving away a penalty.
Maybe. I mean, bit of lack of communication by defender and goalkeeper there. Really, that's the way I look at it.
He was being closed down already, so and to pass to a keeper who's already essentially got a player on him. That to me is Jorginho's fault, but Mendy should definitely have done better.
Maybe Tuchel was sending out an indirect message to Jorginho saying, "I'm not blaming Mendy, I'm blaming you." With that coming out. I don't know.
I'm not blaming the keeper on that one. Looks around the dressing room for Jorginho.
It was a bit of a suicide pass.
But I mean, he's had a great season, Jorginho, so we shouldn't, shouldn't lay him to him so much. He's been playing.
No, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes.
The way I see this one is Chelsea are going to bounce back and win this one. I really don't think Leeds have got what it takes to beat Leeds.
Yeah, they started playing a bit better football. Leeds. I mean, they're still knocking it around a bit anyway. But I think having Bamford back on was kind of key to their sort of like, you know, Rafinha's also put in a decent ball for their first goal as well. Bamford will be attacking those balls, but yeah, Chelsea come on at home. With the season they've had so far, even if there is a bit of mental fatigue, and they're playing, I know they're playing in the Champions League in midweek, but I think they're already through around this.
Come on, man, Chelsea have got a big enough squad to deal with that. Come on.
So I'm going with Chelsea. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My view on this is I don't think Bielsa will be at Leeds long. Okay, Bielsa is a manager who has a way of looking and his philosophy on playing football, which is
when he's in the squad.
Absolutely excellent, yeah. Now, the thing is, I think he needs to go to a team or a club where they'll invest, and Leeds don't have the money to invest, okay, right, to, you know, utilise, okay, the potential that Bielsa has. So, apart from the fact that they're going to lose against Chelsea, okay, Chelsea will definitely win, but I don't think Bielsa's going to be there long. Bielsa needs to be at a club who are ready to invest.
But with a bigger squad, I think.
Yeah, but with a club that can...
I said this earlier in the season, Leeds have come, you know, they've not really built that big squad after they came up to the Championship because they've only been in the Premier League for one season, and that's why the injuries have hit them so hard, because they haven't got a big squad. With depth anyway, a squad with depth. I mean, they're relying on youth players to come in really and fill those positions that they're missing from injuries. So you've got to feel sorry for Bielsa, but
Lads,
I think he's right.
I don't think we need to feel sorry for Bielsa because I think his plan, long-term plan, was to come in, start on a lower club before he goes on to one of the big clubs. And I think he's gonna one day manage a Chelsea, a Man City, a Liverpool, one of these.
I think he will, but I think this maybe him himself feels a bit let down that they haven't put more depth, expanded the squad.
Yeah, they haven't invested. Yeah,
you know. So
and we're going to go on to another club about investment later, but it's the same problem.
What, 320 million?
No. I wasn't pointing at keeper because he was talking about him. No. I was thinking about Everton actually. It's the manager who gets it in the neck, but it's actually when it's like this, it's the squad investment which has caused the issue here. You know, that's why Leeds are not achieving what they did last year. Is because they've had all the injuries and there's no one to back them up in the squad.
Exactly.
But this is where the fans normally come out and protest against the board, which is what you see. Although how much effect it has on the board, I don't know. I mean, you just look around, but they need to put pressure on the board.
Well, it didn't work at Newcastle for a decade, did it? So
that's true.
More than a decade.
Yeah.
More than a decade.
Okay, so we're all going to say Chelsea out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.